Hi, my name is Sheila. Welcome to the video. We are going to talk about having a more productive fitness routine going into 2022. Just had to check my notes. Welcome to the video. If you've been following me for a while, then you know that I'm just gonna go ahead and call myself a workout queen. I generally work out just about every day. During the summer, of course, my preference is to be outside. During the winter, I'm stuck with being inside. I have a rower at home and a treadmill and lots of little gadgets. And I also have a gym membership. Maybe all of you have those items too, or some of them. Maybe you have a gym membership. Maybe you like to go outside and ride your bike or skate or skateboard, whatever it may be, but you have found that you cannot really commit to it. You can't stay on schedule. You find yourself starting and stopping several times throughout the year. You can't quite get it together. In this video, I'm going to talk about a few things to help you sort of get back on that right path so that you can have a more productive workout and so that you can meet those health and fitness goals that you want to meet for this year. One of the questions that constantly pops up is, what is the best time to exercise? The best time to exercise is, of course, the time that you are going to commit to exercising. If you're not a morning person, don't commit to working out in the morning. If you're not an evening person, the same goes for that. So figure out, hey, I'm a morning person, or I need that afternoon pickup. That's gonna be my time to work out. Now, it could be that you switch things up between what you do on the weekday and what you do on the weekend, and those schedules are a little different because sometimes we sleep in just a little bit on the weekend. There could be days of the week where you have maybe more family duties on Thursday and Friday or early morning meetings, and you have to switch from a morning workout routine to an afternoon. All I'm saying is, whatever it is, whatever your best time of the day is, whatever your best days of the week are, whatever your schedule is for you, that is the best time for you to work out. So the number one thing you want to keep in mind is to come up with a schedule and stick to it. Put it on your calendar, set your alarm on your phone, write it in your notebook, whatever you need to do. Just remember that the more you stick to it, the more likely you're going to meet those health and fitness goals. Life goes up and it goes down. The second thing that tends to come up when people are thinking about, how can I stay productive? How can I be ready to go? Some of the issues have to deal with, well, what am I going to wear? I want to go to the gym, but I come home from work, I got to change clothes, or I've been running around doing something else. My sneakers are in another place and here I'm over here. If you can get it together so that you have a specific place for all of your exercise gear, your toys, your workout wear, your sneakers, whatever it is you need in order to stay committed to it, put it in a certain spot, have it in a certain location, know where those things are. For me, I have one specific drawer with all of my workout clothes in it, and then I have another drawer for like the underwear items, like, the sports bra and the socks, that sort of stuff. But in terms of like sweatshirts, leggings, crop tops, all of those items, I have a whole drawer full of that sort of stuff. I already know which pieces go best with other pieces so that I don't have to fumble around and figure out what goes best with what. I don't have time for all that, and you probably don't either. So find you a spot, make sure you have a good location, your go-to spot. Have an idea of which outfits already work best for you. Let me give you an example. There's certain outfits that I will wear for the elliptical that I might not wear if I'm going out for a run. So there's certain shorts that work best in certain situations, but not best in other situations. Don't spend time having to figure that stuff out when you're trying to go to the gym. You're just not gonna wanna go. You're not gonna wanna work out. You're not gonna wanna go outside. You're not gonna wanna change because you gotta go through all of this to get those clothes to be able to do it. The third thing is, have an idea of what your workout plan is. For me, I generally know, and this is very general, okay? It is cardio, then lifting, then abs. I generally save abs for less. That's my schedule when I go to the gym. cardio, then lifting, then abs. I really am a cardio person. I like to run. So at the gym, I sort of follow that same philosophy that I would be following if I were at home going for a run. I would go for a run first, then come back home and then lift a little and then do abs. If I'm going to do abs, I rarely do abs at home. But have your schedule so that if you are working out at the gym, you're not trying to figure out, okay, so what am I gonna do next? Is today upper body day or lower body day? Is today back and abs or is it rear end and shoulders? Already know in advance, have a plan. I see plenty of people at the gym who, you know, have notebooks, literally. They're not like putting it into a phone. There are probably some who are doing that. I just don't know that they're doing that. But there are still people walking around with notebooks that are writing their workout stuff down and checking it out. Like you can see them, they'll be like, okay, got that done. I'm like, okay, cool, because mine is all up here. So put yours wherever you need it to be. It can be up here, it can be in your phone, it can be on a notebook, whatever you need. Know what your plan is before, so that you don't have to try to figure it out when you get there. The last thing I'm gonna talk about to keep us productive is, okay, so know how you like to work out, okay? I'm an introvert. I don't necessarily need other people to work out with me. The fewer people who are around me, the better. But some people want accountability partners. They want people who are there to help push them and motivate them to show up, to work harder, to sort of focus on those goals and keep those goals in mind when they really don't want to do that last set. Figure out which works for you. If you need an accountability partner or a team, get that team in place, have that. It may be just an online Facebook group that you're checking in with after you come back from the gym. I have been involved with several of those. So figure out what works for you in terms of how you work best and then go with it. So those are the basic 4 tips for if you really want to be productive with your workout and your fitness routine this year, if you really want to stay committed. Those 4 things will really help you on that path. But let me just sort of sum up with one last thing. One of the main reasons that people say that they don't work out is that they don't have time. And that is why that first one that I mentioned about scheduling is so important. If you don't write it down, if you don't put it on your calendar, if you don't set aside time for it, then no, you don't have time for it, because guess what? You didn't schedule time for it. Make time for it if it is a goal for you, if it is a priority for you and something that you want to commit to and that you're going to commit to, and not just continue to sort of claim, hey, I don't have time. We all have 24 hours in the day. You decide what you get to do with that 24 hours. If I'm able to fit in a workout, my workout might not look like your workout. We have different responsibilities and obligations. Therefore, I'm not going to tell you how to do your workout. I'm just going to give you some productivity tips that will hopefully help you hit those health and fitness goals that you're trying to reach for 2022. So this is a no excuses year. We're going fearless, we're going hard, and we're going to achieve what it is that we are working for. Go ahead, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. YouTube loves to see your engagement, so drop a comment in the bottom if you have fitness goals for 2022 that you are trying to hit. Let me know which one of those 4 tips is the 1, 2, 3, or 4 that you're going to be going after this year. Which one is a challenge for you, and how do you think you're going to overcome it? Remember, we can work together as a team and push each other forward and help everyone achieve their goals this year. Peace.